it's me, Rhea Peterson. Welcome back to my channel. Today is back to school prep day. I was looking at my calendar, realized that every weekend up until school starts is packed. And so I actually don't have a lot of time to get organized. So I have been slowly working on that this week, trying to get things squared away so that I don't have a bunch of panicked rush before school starts. And today I am going to be kind of knocking things out at home, getting things organized. I've already been working on purging the kids' closets of all the too small clothes. I really went in and really was just ruthless this time around. But there's just a lot of areas that my kids frequent that are going to be critical when school starts that I want to take care of. So I got school supply lists that I have been gathering things for school. I know I'm missing some stuff, so we want to make sure that we get that squared away. I've got our calendar so that I can figure out what days I can do what and what is happening as school starts. And then my list of want to and need to do's for back to school. And so today what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit down. I just got this, I got it on Amazon, but I needed something a little bit more organized than just my normal yellow pads. And so I got this today to-do list. I really like it because you can just manage your priorities, and I'm very much, I get the need to do stuff done, and then sometimes I'll trickle in some want to do's. And I really liked this because it's very straightforward, especially with my brain. I'm thinking that this is going to be really helpful in my day-to-day with back to school, and I figured what better way to start than with this. So that is the plan. We have a lot to do today. I'm gonna eat some breakfast and get my list going, and we're just gonna knock things out. We're gonna be in a lot of different areas of the house, and a lot of it is just decluttering, getting things squared away so that when school starts, we aren't scrambling to find things. But I am so glad that you're here. If you're new here, welcome. I hope that you guys will continue to hang out with me. Make sure you're subscribed. I have lots of back to school stuff still to do. I can't compile it all into one video, so I will be sharing more. Plus we're going into fall. I've already done some fall decor, which I am loving, but I am not done yet. I definitely like to trickle it in very slowly as we get into the fall season, and I am going to continue to share that with you. But again, make sure you're subscribed, continue to hang out with me. I appreciate you. Let's get started. I wanted to make sure that I had all of the things that I would need together, my planner, my school supplies list, and then our today list. I did not put everything in a particular order. I just knew what I needed to get done. And I really liked being able to list the things that were priorities versus the things that I need to get done in the week, but not necessarily on this day. So this was a really handy little list. I'll link it in the description, but I've got everything listed out that I need to do. I've got a plan, and it's gonna make that much quicker. Okay, so breakfast is done. I've made my list of things to do. I'm gonna start by getting all of the school supply boxes, their bags of new clothes, going through all of that, getting things sorted, cutting off tags and everything. And then I think we'll probably tackle the mudroom and just kind of keep things downstairs for the most part. I think pretty much everything on my list is downstairs specific. I still need to go up with Callum and go through his clothes, but I have already gone through Alice and Hugo's clothes with them. So I think pretty much everything's downstairs. So let's get all the boxes and the bags, get that stuff sorted, and then we'll kind of just go from there and see what we need to do. Okay, so I have all the kids' school supply lists, and what I did when I started getting them was I did a big Target order for pretty much everything I could get. It took a minute before I got Alice's, so hers I know for sure isn't completely done, but And then I just checked off the things that I was able to get. I checked off things that I knew I would already have. And then there, I think, are a few things left, but honestly, with all 3 lists, I'm not sure. So I'm just gonna go through all the boxes, and I just put all of their supplies into bags because there's usually a back to school night here, and we can take all of their supplies then. So I don't put it in their backpacks. I just put them in paper sacks. It makes it a lot easier. Yeah, I think we're just gonna pull everything out, get it all sorted. I have some of the clothes that we bought. I'm gonna cut the tags off of all of that so that can make its way up into the laundry. I even brought a basket to put all the clothes in to make it easier. So let's start by doing the school supplies. Well, if I can order things and have them delivered, I absolutely will. Going shopping with 3 kids is no joke. And so I definitely tried to prioritize what I could get away with ordering versus what we would go to the store for. I knew that we would need to go to have like Hugo try things on and hit certain sales for clothing, but school supplies, I wasn't going to try to stack on that as well, except for Alice's. She needed just a few little things, and by the time I got her list, there was no point in trying to order it because it was such a small amount. So we did do a little bit for her at Target while we were doing our school shopping, but everything else we ordered. I had each kid come in and we ordered like the colors they would like. They still got to have a say, but I just made it that much easier by ordering it and not needing to worry about it. And then I just like to use paper sacks. So I've got those. I label each one for each kid. And then basically it's like shopping for school supplies again. I'm going to go through each list and gather everything and get it sorted into their bags. And that way I can establish what I forgot. And I knew I'd forgotten some things. Honestly, I was surprised. It wasn't as much as I thought, but it is stuff that I was going to need to have before they went back to school. And also, while I'm getting everything organized, there are a few things that I did get to keep at home because I am going to make a homework cart, which means I'm just changing the summer like brain cart into this school year's homework cart as an aid, just to make getting all of that done easier for the kids. So I'm also separating out just a few little things that I got to add to that. I don't know about you, but like especially in my house, pencils, they go through it, and we were really short on good pencils. So things like that, and then erasers, pencil sharpeners, paper, that kind of stuff. So I did add that to the order when I was ordering their school supplies. So I'm trying to keep that straight by also getting their stuff separated. Hugo needed the most stuff, and then just in succession, Alice needed the least. And I always get the teacher wish lists, and I try to get everything that I can for them, just because I'm going to make sure those teachers have what they need, and we have the ability to afford that for them. So we're going to do that. And then whatever extra supplies that we can also contribute to the class. So Hugo had a full bag, but we were able to get all the things on the teacher's wish list as well. And I'm really grateful that we're able to do that for them. Why do I have so many glue sticks? I knew it. through it.
What are you barking? What are you barking at?
One more.
Nope, we need the white one. Yeah, put the white one in the cart. Just open it. Wow. Do you like that one?
Yes.
Yeah, can you put it in the cart?
Don't wait for me to hang around. You know I'm gone before you blink your eye on system score.
Markers, crayons, jumbo glue sticks, box, scissors, Kleenex. I missed a number of things for Alice.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the school supplies are sorted. I had some stragglers, so I needed to figure out why I had markers left. And then I'm just marking the stuff that I need to get to put into their bags. And then we're gonna jump to going through the kids' clothes. I'm gonna show you the closet purges that I did, aside from Callum's, which I still needed to do. But I'm gonna show you just my process for that. And then I will show you their back to school haul. Okay, I'm coming from Alice's room. I'm starting in here and I'm doing the same thing that I did last year. It worked out really well for me. I have my iPad. I'm using the Notes app. It syncs with like my computer, my iPad, my phone. So I have my list wherever I am so that if I'm somewhere, I see a good deal, I know what sizes that I need. But I'm just gonna kind of quickly go through her clothes. I know she's grown out of quite a bit and I'm doing it without her because she would keep everything if she could. So I'm just gonna compare sizes, go by what is fitting her best right now, and just kind of make a list of all the things she needs. I know she needs pants. I know she needs more shirts, you know, underclothes, things like that. So I'm just gonna go through and kind of just make note of all of the sizes. She has graduated out of all the T clothes. And so she's like in the legitimate little girls section, which hurts my heart, but we're there. And so I feel like as they get bigger, it's a lot harder to gauge what size is gonna fit, especially with brands that make things so different from each other. So we're just gonna start here. I'm gonna pull out all the too smalls, make my list, and then I'm just gonna hit all the kids' bedrooms. Callum's is a little bit easier because we have a lot of Hugo's old clothes. And so like I'm going to get him new things, but Hugo's is the wild card. He's a big kid and it's really hard to just buy him clothes without him trying them on now. So this is gonna be more of an adventure. I used to be able to get away with doing all of the back to school shopping online, but this year, Hugo at least, we are gonna have to venture out into the world and go to an actual store. It's gonna be hard, but it has to happen. But let's start going through Alice's clothes and then just hit the other rooms.
I've been working on myself. I really try my best to change, but sometimes in a love fade. Right? Maybe we should stay in bed, pretend that everything's the same, just a little play pretend. Right? But baby,
She's got laundry. I'm glad I remembered that she did have a basket of clean laundry because there were some things in there also that I wanted to get rid of, and I would have been so annoyed had I packed all of it up and then found that basket and had to do it again. And she found me. She got a Slinky at the dentist, no cavities, very proud of her. And she got it all twisted up, and so she needed help, and she figured out what I was doing. But it worked out because we were able to talk through a lot of things. And she was actually very helpful, and it was very good that she was there to try some things on. It was a process, but it was better that she was there.
but maybe you would
I don't want to give one a purple.
Honey, your purple's too small and you need all black for dance this year. Do you want to go through these and pull out the ones that don't fit you anymore? Since you always say a lot of the ankle ones don't fit, can you pull out the ones that don't fit? Pizza shirt's getting too small. Yeah?
I still like him.
I know, but if it doesn't fit, there's no point in keeping it because you put it on and then you say it doesn't fit and then you take it off again.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's the point. So we're pulling out anything that just doesn't fit that you can't wear. Okay. I think this Gingy's gonna fit you by Christmas.
I still want it. These fit me. The Cinderella ones still fits me. They're cozy and the
Are they really comfortable? You stand up and walk around in them? They're a little slippy. Okay.
The ones that are even puffy and fluffy,
What happened to this? Okay, so your Mario shirt is your best fitting shirt. Okay? So if we lay this one out, we can compare all the other ones to see if they're going to be too small. This one was questioning.
Oh, these other ones are small and oh no.
Put them in here. All right, so Alice, this is the ballerina shirt. Look how much you've lost there. I think ballerina's too small. Yeah, but we can get something else with the ballerina on it, okay? But we're gonna let this go to somebody who it'll fit so that they can be cozy in a fun ballerina. And we'll put the set together so they can have fun in the whole thing. Okay, so we have an entire basket of clothes that we can give away. And then for the list, I put in bold the stuff that I really needed to focus on, like those were needs before school started, and then everything else is just like, if I find a good deal or something. So it shouldn't be too bad. And I'm just gonna do the same thing with the boys' room. We were able to get rid of quite a bit. Her closet's really thinned out. There's a lot of blue dresses and stuff. I'm a big fan of sky blue on her, I guess. But her drawers have definitely, I can fit everything in there a lot more easily. So she doesn't need a ton. We want to update a couple things, but it's not too bad.
I don't know where we are, baby. We've been holding on for so long. Are you counting our days now, baby? Is the vibe still there, still strong? I don't know what to say, baby. It don't feel like you wanna talk. Or is it just me being crazy? I'm lost. Yeah, I can't help but lose it. Worry about our future. You know sometimes people change. That's how it goes. Love can be confusing. Wonder how we're doing. What if we go?
Okay, here is our back to school haul. There are just a few little things I need to get for Alice, mostly just like leggings and things that I didn't need to find in the store for her. Shopping the leggings is usually stressful for us because of her size, so it's just a lot easier to order everything. And we hit Macy's first, honestly, with the intention of getting Hugo's stuff taken care of, but they had some killer clearance deals and all of their Urban Threads stuff or Epic Threads was 50% off. So we were able to get a good amount of her tops taken care of there. Just kind of the, like the sweaters. We like to have a button-up sweater for her to wear with certain outfits. I was able to get this sweater on clearance, and she has room to grow into it, which is really nice. And then this Hello Kitty shirt she was super excited about. One of the things I was most excited about though was the clearance. I was able to get a couple of these things for like less than $3. She's already even pillaged one of the pajamas. Yeah, this pair of shorts was $2.96. So a lot of these for when she does soccer in the spring. They're a little big now, but they will fit her by the time that happens. So it was nice to just get it taken care of now. And they had like their pajama sets were all under $5, and she was needing pajamas anyways. So I was able to get her a couple of sets. She actually already grabbed a pair and was wearing them. This one also came in blue. But I really like these because they all come with scrunchies, and we do put her hair up in a scrunchie every night. So it was fun to have a matching scrunchie with it. So not for back to school necessarily, but while I was shopping, like I said lots of times, I am an opportunist. So it was really nice to find these at a really affordable price, especially with how quickly the kids are growing. There's no point in paying full price for this kind of stuff. So I usually always try to get it on sale. We hit up Target too, and I did grab some tops for her. This one is so cute on her, and she's really excited about the animal print. And then we are in Oregon, so it doesn't get like crazy winter coat cold here all the time, but having a zippy or a zip up is like necessary. And she really wanted this heart one from Target, and it looks really cute on her. So we still need to get her shoes squared away. We are actually going to be at the coast, and there is an outlet store out there. So I'm saving that for when we're at the outlet store. So again, we can get stuff at an affordable price. And then she's doing a pre-acro class, like an acrobatics class. And we needed a singlet for her. And then she's also doing pre-ballet. So we got her a little skirt to go with her leotards that she already has. I wouldn't say that the Cat and Jack ones are the best deal, but for being able to buy a singlet and have her try it on in store, that was important to me, because a lot of the times I have to order everything online, and because of her size, it's a little out of the she's very tall for her age. I just paid full price for this because she tried it on, it was going to fit for a while, and I mean, I don't need to make excuses. I can pay full price if I want, but normally I wouldn't spend $20 on something like that. But this will last her, and it's pretty good quality, so I don't feel too bad about it. Hugo's stuff is a little trickier now. Oh, we did get Alice some dresses too. She still really likes dresses, and these were both 50% off, which was awesome. Hugo's a little harder because he's like the size of a grown adult, it feels like. But because we went through his clothes, I realized I didn't need a ton. We just kind of needed enough to like square out the week so that we're not rushing to find a clean pair of something, because I like to have just a little bit extra. So we got him another pair of shorts and another pair of sweatpants. He really loves these Adidas jogger sweatpants. He wanted a jacket to match. So his zippy, one of them is the Adidas one. This one was not necessary because we also get the sweatshirt zippies for them, but he asked so nicely and he wanted it to match all of his pants. And so how can you resist that? And it was on sale, so I gave in. And then just a couple of t-shirts. He's pretty good to go, but we needed some that were just a little bit bigger because he was kind of reaching the end of a couple of them fitting. So I could square his out a little bit more, but we like to hit Black Friday sales and kind of trickle new things in throughout the year instead of just like a one and done shopping. So this is a good start mixed with what he already has, and then we'll just adjust as he grows. And then Cal, of course, always needs the least because he's got his big brother, but he and his brother wanted a matching shirt and matching zippies, and Cal did need a new one of these. And we found a cute pair of shorts that fit him. He loves athletic shorts. So we got him a couple things. He's gonna get new shoes, and then he's got a lot of stuff that Hugo didn't even wear that's gonna end up in his drawers. So we still need to go through Callum's drawers, but I know he doesn't need a lot of new stuff, but of course I don't want him to be left out. So of course we got him a few new things, and he was perfectly happy with that. So that's the haul. I'm just gonna quickly cut all the tags off and take them upstairs so they can go through the laundry with everybody else's clothes. That is not for today though. I do have a lot of laundry I need to do though. Ugh.
What if good things come to an end? We always say never say never. What if this is our moment? Yeah.
Well, that is all of the school clothes stuff done. And now I just need to tackle the mudroom. We'll hit Callum's room again, especially after going through Hugo's clothes. There was just not a ton that he needed to really worry about. Mostly it's just his drawers get really, really cluttered, and I needed to rotate the bin. We have the bin of clothes that has stuff that used to fit Hugo that's just sitting there waiting for Callum to fit in them. They have a little bit of a size gap now, so not everything fits Cal immediately after Hugo grows out of it anymore. So I just need to get that organized. But Callum, out of everybody, honestly, has the most clothes because I will get him a little bit of new stuff every year, and then anything that survives Hugo will also go to him. So I knew Callum wasn't going to be a big deal. So I honestly just put it off because I didn't want to worry about it. But now we're tackling the mudroom. It got really, really messy here the last month. We've been going to the beach, and Connor and I both really love to run. I've been training for a marathon, and Connor doesn't need any arbitrary date to run a marathon. He will just go out and run and run and run and run. So we have a lot of running gear now, but it is such a fun hobby to share together. But I am just going to get this mudroom cleaned up. The floors are filthy. I need to go through the shoe bins, pull out the 2 smalls. So that is what is happening. There was just a lot of clutter, a lot of little bits of garbage, and tons of sand and dirt from all of the summer fun. So the mudroom desperately needed some cleaning up.
You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know, dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. You got me feeling uncomplicated. Whatever happens is meant for us. Rushing into all the situations. Whatever happened, we came there first. Go a little wild, it's your personal expression. Far over the line, tell me we ain't something special. Wrap me around your solar system, make me do whatever that you want me to do. You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know, dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Maybe forget about the consequences. Wherever we're going fast. On top of the world of our independence. Laughing whenever we screw it up. Go a little wild, it's your personal expression. Far over the line, tell me we ain't something special. Wrap me around your solar system, make me do whatever that you want me to do. You got me dancing
Has the 2 pairs.
He's fine. Firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know, rising up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. lost my senses, then be lonely. 'Cause baby, when you touch me, I feel holy. Oh, nothing in the world will kill me as long as I got you. I was running from myself those days, always breathless, search for something safe. And then I smashed into that golden face. And for the first time, I don't run away. We danced together till we got it right. Ups and downs through many days and nights. You appeared to be my guiding light. And at the same time, I realized.
Well, just as a reminder, this is what we started with. It was really messy, and you can't tell, but there was just so much dirt everywhere. So definitely worth taking the time to get it all nice and organized. There was room for the school supply bags ready for back to school night. Everything is so much better. I do have hooks to replace the hooks in here, but there hasn't been time to do that. It is a want to do, not a need to do right now, but it is definitely on the list for the near future. But oh my gosh, that mudroom needed it. So we're just gonna check in with our list, keep going. We are making our way through it. Definitely a very productive day of the need to do's.
We face the dark like if we weren't scared.
Okay, so we are making our way through our list. What I'm gonna do is just really quickly tidy up the cabinet in the powder bath. That's where I keep the majority of like Alice's hair stuff, and I will do her hair in there in the morning, especially on school days. And I know that things are kind of messy. So I'm gonna do that really quick since it's still kind of in the hallway where we were working. And then we're gonna tackle, we call it the brain cart. You can see it right there. It's just been kind of our summer brain activities cart, but it's gonna become like the homework cart. So I'm gonna get that cleaned out. I have some scrap paper, some old supplies from last year that I can't send this year because they're like all partially used up, like spiral notebooks and things. I'm gonna add to it. Just tidy it up because it's really messy. But we're gonna hit the powder bath, then we'll do the future homework cart. And then the last two things I need to do is I just need to get Callum to hold still for a minute. They're playing very hard right now. We need to go through his drawers really quick. That way I can gather up all of the donations of all the old clothes and kind of finish things up. We're close. This has taken a while. I've had to stop a lot because the kids are home, but that's just mom life, right?
Close to each other's backs without no fear. Hold on and waited for the sun to appear. 'Cause in the nighttime, I'm by your side. Oh, baby, when you hold me, I'd rather lost my senses than be lonely. 'Cause baby, when you touch me, I feel holy. Oh, nothing in the world will kill me as long as I got you. Oh baby, as long as I got you. Oh baby, baby, as long as you want me to. As long as I got you, you. As long as I got you. I'm done with embrace. I'm done with ache. 'Cause I'm done with fake. As long as I got you. I'm done with embrace. I'm done with ache. 'Cause I'm done with fake. Oh baby, when you hold me, I'd rather lost my senses than be lonely. 'Cause baby, when you touch me.
So this one was quick. I just keep all of her big bows in the back, all the little ones that we use, like for pigtails and stuff, hair ties, brushes and things, and then the rubber band ones. This has been really handy. This was a Target grab a year ago. We do have some teeth stuff down here. For the most part, they do it all upstairs now, but especially with Alice, I just like to have the option downstairs just to make it easier. Plus, we use the spray bottle on her hair a lot. And then just the hair gels. The boys will occasionally let me do their hair, so we keep that down here too. But this station is always really nice, especially during the school year, to just be able to get her hair done and then out the door before anything else can happen to it, if you know what I mean. So that one was quick. I put it off for an astronomical amount of time, and usually the quickest jobs are the ones that you do that with, right? But let's go take care of the homework cart. Okay, so for the cart, I think what I'm gonna do, instead of having it by like child, like we did in the summer, what I'm gonna do is have it, like, I'm still gonna have a area mostly just for Alice, especially when the boys are working on schoolwork or something and she's bored, but I don't necessarily wanna just plop her in front of a screen or anything, just giving her her own spot, like her own special part of the homework cart. So I think this is still gonna be her shelf here on the bottom. But as far as the rest of it goes, I think what I'm gonna do is do a lot of like the resources. So like our multiplication cards, some of the phonics cards, things like that will go down here. And then anything that is needed just to kind of aid in homework, so pencils, extra scrap paper, that kind of stuff, I think I'm gonna put here on the top, just to balance it out a little bit. So I think that's the plan. A lot of the homeschool stuff migrated into here over the summer, which was great, but it's just not necessarily gonna be needed going into the school year. So I can pull a lot of that out. So we should have the space. It was getting pretty full though. So I'm kind of glad I'm taking the time to clean this out. So I'm gonna start with Alice's cart and then just kind of work my way up. So for Alice, it's a lot of just little book activities, some number cards, and I am going to include her preschool curriculum. We did the good and the beautiful a lot during quarantine and all the shutdowns and everything. I did homeschool the kids and I have a lot of materials left, and I do kind of update it a little bit because there are some pretty good resources for the kids. So I've held on to a lot of that. And it is really nice, especially if they bring home some schoolwork and there's a concept that they're not understanding and mom's kind of struggling to explain it the way that she learned it. It's nice to just have a resource that maybe isn't just like a YouTube video or anything, but like it has tangible worksheets and things that we can work through it. So I keep this stuff around. It has been really, really helpful. And my kids still reference it. So definitely am glad that I found that and keep it around. But the brain cart is almost done, or I guess the homework cart is almost done. This one also did not take super long. It was really messy. It was well loved over the summer as the brain cart. I don't know if the homework cart will get the same amount of love though. Well, final stop was finally Callum's room. I may or may not have gotten to it within the day that I was working on everything, but I was able to pull down the bins that had the clothes waiting for him, sort through that, put in the new stuff that I pulled out of Hugo's drawers that aren't going to fit Callum yet. We were able to just clean out the drawers, get things organized with him. And there was very little that he was going to need. A few things that could be replaced and updated, especially when he's getting the second the second round of stuff, but overall didn't take long, still put it off for an astronomical amount of time. But in the end, we got it done, and I was able to have quite a few things that could be passed on to somebody new, and definitely was the highlight of everything, was getting rid of a lot of stuff, but also knowing that some of the stuff was still really good quality and that somebody else was going to be able to enjoy it. But that is everything that I have for you. Thank you so much for your time. I hope that your back to school stuff is going smoothly. I know school is starting like any minute for some of you, so you are already in the thick of getting your stuff gathered, but I am looking forward to my kids being able to go to school again, see their friends, and have those social interactions, and maybe it being just a little bit quieter in my house for sure. But thank you again so much for your time. If you're not already, consider subscribing. It really helps out my channel, and I would love for you to continue hanging out with me. We have lots of fun things coming up in the fall that I am so excited to share with you. But otherwise, I hope you are doing well, and I will see you next time. Bye.